Hello, welcome to Eva Trades. It's day number 11. Strike that. It's day 12. In the pregame, time to go do some trading. Let's go. So remember, day trading is risky and use your stop losses and protect your money as best as you can. Welcome to Eva Trades. And if you didn't like that intro, well, tune in tomorrow. It'll be different. It is every day. And so today is September 7th. This is the simulator. I'm going to push play. And so we have 5 minutes to go until the opening bell. I'm up $2,900 in the account in 11 days. Would like to cross 3,000. I think that would be cool. Trading small share size. So that's pretty good for trading small share size. The gap scan today, a little on the weaker side again. It's been that way ever since I started this challenge. I don't know what I did to the stock market. I think I broke it. I'm trying to fix it. Put it back together here piece by piece. Saidu was the leading gapper today. Saidu, if that's how you say it. S-I-D-U. It's got the volume. It's got the float. It's gapping up 56%. That's not bad. And the price is good. My only problem with it is we didn't really put in much of a support on the way up. I do have some plays, some levels in mind on the 1 minute time frame. We'll get to that. QNRX was way down here. That's this stock. And BIAF, B-I-A-F, however you say that one, is right here. And then on the other screen over here is IMRA. And there you have it. And the reason why this one's on the other screen, if you've been watching my videos, is because I'm not quite as interested. I don't like this light volume that we have here, and these candles aren't really very pretty. So I'm into pretty fun, happy, good stuff, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying right now. So it's 6:27. So we've got about 3 minutes till the opening bell. Delete that line. Let's mark out some support levels here. So 381 on SIDU is the support. Bulls want to hold that level. We are trying to break to higher highs right now. Bulls put in this higher low, and we did break through the higher high. So it's a higher low, higher high. Now the question is, can we see continuation of that higher high and get the follow through that we need? The daily level, so we're trading down in here. Oh, so significant levels here. We'll go ahead and mark that. And we have a very significant level up here at $5. Okay. And you can see right now that level I marked at 384 came into play as we pulled back to that and bounced off of it. Okay, so now we know that daily level was important. I'll delete it. Over here, what do we have? Support. Support. So we have this equilibrium tightening range in here. Notice the bull break and the bear break. Broke bull on that equilibrium. Then we broke bear. And then we ended up going bull again. So this one couldn't make up its mind. Pretty good volume for pre-market. Pulling back to that pivot area right there. All right, so we have here 1 minute till the opening bell. A triple bottom, double bottom. We do have a support down here. Bulls want to get over 780. We have a pivot right there. That's not right. Let's put that where it's supposed to go, right there. Okay. So what's my game plan this morning? Well, I like the idea of getting in here at the VWAP, but the only thing is this candle's going to close red probably. 10 seconds to go. It's an inside bar, so we have an inside bar. Possible equilibrium here, a high and a low, and we'll see what happens here with this market open. I can't trade the first 1 minute, so I have to sit patient. Let that first 1 minute candle form. Looking at IMRA over here, it started to make a little move here on some higher volume. If it can get back up above this level here, $1.50, and hold it, I would be interested in an entry there on a pullback on that next candle. So we'll see. Back over here, nice little pullback to the EMAs on BIAF. And back testing the VWAP and the EMA and that $4 psychological level on SIDU. So it is an equilibrium. Well, equilibrium bear break. So as I get ready here to place my first trade possibly, I might try it on BIAF. Changed my mind, I decided not to. Take a starter right there on SIDU. Only once, I only got in one time. Don't completely trust it. I'm in two trades at the same time, and I'm having to look back and forth between both monitors. And right now, I don't think SIDU is working for me. So I might get stopped out on it. And that's okay. I'm over here trading IMRA. I just added. I was in down here, and I added as it broke out. Looking for it to move up to the VWAP here. As we get a new 1 minute candle, I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Now maybe I should have held it for the breakthrough VWAP. And if it pulls back a little more here, I might try to jump back in it. Keeping an eye on the other stocks too. So right there is where I was thinking of jumping in. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, not a good idea. So only up $54 now on IMRA, and I did end up taking that loss here on SIDU. So red on the day at the moment. Oops, I might have gotten a little too aggressive here. I thought that was breaking and I jumped in it as quick as I could, and then it failed. I'm going to go ahead and sell most of it, and I'm going to sell the rest maybe if it can give me enough. I'm going to sell it there. Oh, so well, let's try this one. So whipping around there on BIAF. Crazy kind of price action this morning. Move my stop loss up on that. I'm risking $261. That's a little more than what I need to be risking since I'm already down 100 on it. Looking like it's going to stop me out yet again. So I may have to stop trading here and take a loss, have a red day. Wow, look at that. Let's see if we get follow through on that. Everything else kind of starting to bounce here now too. You notice I'm in on QNRX looking for that break over this level, $4. There we go. And I'm gonna play this. Let me see, what time is it? Could have taken the profit. I'm looking for it to get back over 4 and hold it. So we're holding 4. I'm looking for bounce plays here. These things look like they're going to bounce and then they keep on dropping back. Okay, as this is moving up, I'm buying. I'm adding as it's moving. Trying to buy the pullbacks. There we go. Not too bad. There we go. Let's see if we get another pullback. What time is it? So I'm paying attention to that time because I'm curious if this is going to get halted. I'm going to sell that there. Now I'm going to widen out my stop loss. So did you see how I took advantage of that momentum? This is a really nice pattern right here. And I recognized it right away and I started jumping in it and I started adding as we were moving up. Now, I'm adding once right here. I'm getting back in it, but I'm not really expecting it to give me much. I'm just getting in case it decides to take off and break out here. But it's not doing it, so I'm getting back out. I took a $20 loss, not too bad. I would kind of expect a bounce here on QNRX, but the problem is I've lost 845 here, I've lost 697 here. So being red on those stocks, I don't really want to trade them anymore. Unless they get back up above the VWAP. So some days I have these big losses, and you've noticed this if you look back over the course of my trading. And it's just the nature of the game. On days where I have bigger losses, I tend to have bigger wins also. So that's why it's kind of like surprising to see, like, oh man, down 845, down 697, wow. But then I'm up 2100 over here on BIAF, and that kind of happens. There are other days when my biggest red that I'm on a stock is less than $100, you know. So today I'm probably up like $500, maybe $400. A nice bounce level here off of 718. I'm not completely trusting of it right now. This 5-minute candle is getting close to closing. Let's see if it can close strong. Right now it's kind of weak. The problem with having these trades where, you know, where I'm down like 845 or 697 is if I hadn't had a stock like BIAF come along, then I would be down pretty big on the day. But it usually doesn't happen that way. So I may have gotten a little too aggressive on Saidu and QNRX, but then, you know, that's the question for me sometimes is, should I be that aggressive? Because look how much I was risking and how much I gave away. But if I hadn't been that aggressive on BIAF, I wouldn't have made as much on BIAF. I don't know. There's always that what if this and what if that. And for me, it's I tackle these battles one at a time. Go back and review again and then review again and keep reviewing and eventually figure it out. So that's a pretty good day. I'm up $591. I would like to get to 600. I think that would be neat. Actually, come to think of it, oh, QNRX looks good there, but it's still below the VWAP. Probably due for a pullback, but it might try to break over the high here. 403. Got a ways to go. Taking a trade over here. I'm long at $1.56. There we go. Just a quick little win. Didn't make a lot on that. Okay, so back over here now. Look at QNRX. Coming up to that high. It's a double top at the moment. I don't know that I want to buy it. I bought it once. We'll just see if it can give me anything. Yeah, that's not looking the best. Got 6 seconds left. Having a hard time getting over $4. It is due for consolidation. They're stopping me out. So taking another loss on it. But I still like it for that move over 4. Let's see if we can get that move over 4. Well, we got an inside bar. There's the break. Making back some of what I lost there. See if I can get in there for the break back over 4 again, back over 403. I'll just go ahead and sell that. And a little shot here on Saidu. Oh, what did I do here? Yeah, I had an order in there I didn't realize. I don't like Saidu. I wish I hadn't jumped in it here, but because it's kind of flagging, but let's see here. I'm getting back out, almost break even. Profit over here. Couldn't show you that trade right away, but I'm taking my loss over here. I jumped back out of that one. This one here, I made $300 on it. It came down here and I bought it, and then this thing just surged up and I couldn't show it to you in time. Maybe worth taking another stab at it here. Might want to wait for it to pull back a little more, but take the profit there. Whole lot of trading today. I've been really aggressive, but not making any progress on QNRX. So down 1,000 on it now. And Saidu, I'm down 700, so I think I need to really stop trading those. It just didn't give me the follow-through I wanted. Bear flag here on BIEF. Well, I am up $760 on the day, so I'm at my daily highs. That's where I'm going to stop. It's been a pretty good day. I could probably trade IMRA a little more here. As a matter of fact, there's a really nice level here. If you were interested in that, you could buy it at this pullback and maybe put your stop loss down here. So we have what we have here is an uptrend. The definition of an uptrend, if you didn't know, and I'm sure you do, but if you don't, that's okay. is the definition of an uptrend is higher lows and higher highs. So right here we bottomed out and we put in this little swing high and we got a higher low because it's higher than that last low. And then we got a higher high because it's lower than this last high. And then we got another higher low because it's lower than that low, and a higher high. So the definition of an uptrend is higher lows and higher highs. So bulls want to hold $1.56. Anything above $1.56 is a higher low. So the uptrend would still be intact. Right now we are holding it because we pulled back to $1.63, getting a little higher high here. No follow through yet. So that's today's lesson on higher lows and higher highs. So that'll do it for me. I'm up $760 on day number 12. And I'm happy with that. That's probably my biggest day so far. Let me see, 700. Oh, almost. My first day I made 765. So I'm $5 shy. I could try to trade real quick and make another 10 bucks or something, but I don't think it's worth it to risk giving back any profit. Although there is a nice looking trade here on QNRX. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. That's it for me. Up 760 on day 12. Thanks for joining me. Come back tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm out.